In a tiny fishing village tucked inside a deep fjord in Norway, lived a 12-year-old boy named Nils. The winter of 1945 was very cold, and because the village was so remote, they had no glass ornaments or expensive candles. The village Christmas tree in the square looked dark and bare. Nils noticed a waste problem at the fish processing shed. Discarded herring scales. After the fishermen cleaned the fish, piles of giant, silvery scales were thrown into the freezing water. They were considered slippery, smelly waste. Nils also noticed a community problem: the missing sparkle. Without glass or crystals, the village had no way to reflect the moonlight. The Christmas festival felt dull. Nils wanted the village tree to shine, but they had no electricity and no money for fancy decorations. Nils realized that fish scales, once dried and cleaned, are naturally iridescent. They shimmer like pearls and reflect light even better than paper. He asked the fishermen for the waste scales. Nils took them home and boiled them in vinegar and water to remove the smell and the oil. Once they dried, they became hard, clear, and shimmered with rainbow colors like tiny diamonds. He then went to the blacksmith and collected scrap tin strips, the leftovers from making cans. He used a pair of heavy shears to cut the tin into small stars. He used a tiny bit of pine resin to glue the shimmering fish scales onto the tin stars. He called his creations Glimmer Stars. Glimmer Stars. On Christmas Eve, Nils tied dozens of his Glimmer Stars to the big pine tree in the village square. When the moon rose over the mountains, the light hit the fish scale stars. The tree didn't just look decorated, it looked like it was covered in glowing crystals. The villagers were amazed. They had never seen anything so beautiful. The smelly waste of the fish shed had become the crown jewels of their Christmas. Nils proved that you don't need expensive glass to make the world sparkle. You just need to see the pearls hidden in the everyday work of your village.